YouTube! Welcome back to the FeralPlanter. Let's get into the show.
Warning, this channel is intended for educational and informational purposes only. Nothing displayed, discussed, or shared here is ever for sale, nor do I condone or encourage the use of illegal substances or drugs. Please ensure that any activities you engage in comply with the laws and regulations in your area. This channel is intended for adults, 18 and up. Thank you for watching responsibly. Now let's get into it.
Welcome back, fellow Grow fam. Let's get into it. We dropped the net. We're gonna try to use these little clips that I printed, though they keep popping off. But I got a couple of them on here, spreading out those bottoms. When we flip the flower, I'm expecting a decent stretch. I might, pull the net up. I have it like on just zip ties. I might pull this up just a little bit more. And then let it stretch into the net. That way I can kind of like weave it in and out. But she's gonna need a watering today for sure. She's looking thirsty. Pot's kind of light, so I'm still learning about the weight, of the, trying to remember what it feels like when it's heavy, when it's got a little bit of moisture in it, when it's doesn't have any. I feel like learning that's kind of important. I do, you guys have seen me use this before. I do like to use this as just like a second guess, or second check rather. But this also helps me learn, because I can put this in and go, all right, I'll pick up the pot and go, it seems light, but then I can test it and see. Well, it is getting light. That's why it feels light. So, it's just good to have that kind of insight on your plants and being able to read, what the plant is telling you. I'm actually gonna raise this up while I film for you guys. I feel like it's just kind of in the way. Sorry about that. Nothing permanent, right? Nothing permanent. She's just dancing. Dancing away. But you can see we got the clips in there. I'm using like a less extreme bend. But, let me get you down in there. She is open as open can be. That first top, she's putting on some girth. She's putting on some girth. And then I just stretched her as far as I could, and now I'm continuing to stretch her while all these smaller nodes come up to the top. Make a nice bushy canopy. I was able to work this one, it looks like a lot lower. And she's bounced back already. I'm going to try to use the bud clips from the jump, I think, on the next round of ladies. But let's check out the auto girl and see what's going on with the Orange Panda. We got her laying down right now. Absolutely in the dirt. Almost. And then she goes up, and then she's got notes. And then she goes up, and she's got notes. And now she's trying to go up again. I really trying to hold her back just by the fan leaves. And I'm not even really wanting to bush this girl all that much. I just want to expose as many nodes as possible. So I guess in turn, she's gonna be a bush. which is cool. I got the net to support. I got more net if I need to add a second layer. You know, the fans are all movable, so we can make changes and adjustments as we see fit. But like, these fan leaves, look at the way that they're offset. That's so freaking cool. They literally offset each other. Wow. Mr. Loud. Beautiful plants. Can't wait to see what these girls do in flower. I'm hopeful I get a purple pheno. It's been a while since I've smoked some perp. But I'm gonna mix up some water. And let's check the auto boy first before I do that. Let's see, let's feel it. Feeling kind of light. Might be water in both today. Well, no, that's saying really wet. That's saying really dry. That's saying really wet. I think I'll give her a little bit, just around the outside of the pot. I'll mix up some dechlorinated tap. We're gonna pH to about 6.5. I'll catch y'all in a minute. All right, so I got my water. Now I just add my dechlorinated tap to this bucket. It's had some leftover recharge in it from the last watering. I just roll with it. But we're actually gonna go and sprinkle in some of this trifecta Myco Supreme and see what goes on with this. It is water soluble, so hopefully it don't clog up my little pump in my wand, but we're just gonna give this a little sprinky. I don't want to use too much because I really want to see what this does with our future runs as just a beneficial, because we are going to be running organic. So I'm not trying to do too much, as they say. We're just going to give this a good mix. Now I already pH'd this. It's at about 6.6. I'm cool with that. I'll let it ride. And then, like I said, I'm going to give this girl just a little bit, especially where she was dry. I'm going to make those roots kind of do. I want the roots to work. I want the roots to do the searching. I don't want to be spoon feeding. Oops, sorry. I don't want to be spoon feeding this girl. I should really get a tripod. It's hard to do work through camera. So I'm looking at the girls and then I get a little camera drift. I think that's all I'm going to do her, not too much. She had like some wet spots, but I think that'll really boost her a little bit. Get her going again. Get her putting on some nice vegetative growth before she flips herself to flower. And then here, with the milk bubbles, we're just going to water heavy. We're going to water all the way through. It seems like every time I water, she explodes. So I'm kind of hoping for more of the same. In like a day or two, see a ridiculous amount of growth on this girl. And with that, you guys are going to see it too. Because I've been in here every day. I record a couple little clips here and there for you guys and paste them all together. If you enjoy the videos, I'd appreciate a subscription. It's free. Drop a like. Comment below what you're growing, what you got going on. If you've got an Instagram or a YouTube channel of your own, let me know. I'd love to follow and watch your journey. We all grow together. We're all helping each other. Too many people in this scene that think that their way is the only way. And we ain't about that here. There's 1,000 ways to skin a cat, as they say. There's 1,000 ways to grow a fucking plant, too. Run and tell that. Alright, well, this is boring. I'm literally just gonna finish up this watering. I'm not even gonna do any leaf tucking or anything like that today. Everything looks like it's pretty good. God, I love when they start dancing like that. This section here is a little jammed up. I want to see if I can get another clip, but in doing that, I'm gonna end up potentially blocking out, you know, other nodes. I don't want to do that either. But I'm gonna finish this watering. I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Alright, family. So I went in and I added more bud clips. Whatever the fuck. The 3D printed ones. It actually spreaded her out pretty good, though. These ones, the file I found's kind of finicky. But we'll see what happens. They'll grow into them. Got her opened up. View from the top. Got her opened up pretty freaking good. Ready for the net. So I'm gonna lower the net back down, and then I'm gonna let her get into it. I'm not gonna lower it as low, but I will end up probably needing a second layer of netting in here. That's all. I'll catch you tomorrow. I think we've had some growth. We're gonna dive right in on the auto. Check her out. I pinned both of these fan leaves. Let's see if you can see. Underneath this, it's just, I grabbed just the fan leaves and was able to kind of tell the top, like poke through. We've had some crazy growth. I'm liking it. I'm liking it, I'm liking it. Again, we're not topping her. We're just gonna let her do her thing. Leaf tuck and LST. We'll see what happens with this one. But in a couple days, the lights will be flopping to 1212. So I'll be interested to see what the auto does under less light. I mean, I know she's gonna flower either way, but I've never really, I've heard of people doing it. I've talked to some people that said that you can do it and they'll be just fine. Yeah, I don't know. She's been under 20 hours on, 4 hours off for like the last week. Oh no, get out of here, fly. I almost caught him. She's been in here under this light for yeah, like I said, about a week, and she'll go this week coming up until I believe Tuesday or Wednesday, and then I'm flipping to flower because this lady will be 50 days old, and she's got tons of nodes, tons of bud sites, and yeah, I just want to flip her to flower. I'm excited to see what she does, how she grows, how she stretches with all these bud sites, all these nodes exposed. Now I noticed she's starting to do her alternating nodes, which I really like, and they're nice and tight. They're nice and tight. So in a couple days, we're gonna flip this girl to flower. We're just gonna let her ride. Flipping it 50 days. It's crazy what a journey we've been on with this girl. I mean, you guys didn't see the very, very, very beginning, but you've watched her chunk up into a little baby bush. And it's exciting. We're excited to get into flowering, for sure. And really see mainly what this girl's got. I'm excited. I'm really I hope I get a purple. Purple pheno would be sick. I would definitely, in that case, leave one of the lowers on and re-veg her. To take some clones. I'm a fan of having some nice eye candy perps as long as the flavors and the effects are there. Butt clips are doing work. The old 3D printed jobbies. They're doing awesome. So that's cool. I think they'll be a lot more useful when we're picking plants to do in either the 3x3 or the 4x4. Gotta take some more measurements. But we'll be using this tent, the 2x4 for veg, under the gambit. And we'll be getting some more lights and stuff with the new tent, so we'll do an unboxing and a setup for that. But before that can happen, I have to finish the new space. We're almost there. I don't think it'll ever be like finished, but more secure. Hopefully I can get a little bit more control out of the environment. And I'm excited to put in some work. I appreciate you guys watching as always. If you like this video, like, comment, subscribe, share it with your gromies. We can't do this alone. Everyone grows together. If you've got content, either on YouTube or Instagram, or you started your own grow diary, let me know. I love to tag along. I like seeing what everyone's doing. All the different techniques and styles that people have. All the things that work for one may not work for everyone. Some people may see my videos and be like, what the fuck is this guy doing? He doesn't fucking have a clue. But it works for me. And that, at the end of the day, that's all that really matters. So make sure whatever you're doing, that it works for you. Don't let anyone knock your shine. Don't let any of these keyboard warriors in the comments tell you that your stuff is shit. If it works for you, their opinion doesn't matter. That's gonna wrap it up for me. And this week, I hope you guys enjoy getting 2 videos this week. I wish I had a little bit more to show you guys, to make even like the 2-week episodes a little longer. I feel like Instagram, I'm an idiot. I feel like YouTube prefers the longer style videos now, I feel like, so I'll see what I can do. But until next time, much love, keep growing. I am the FeralPlanter, and we'll see you next week. Peace. Alright, I figure I'd give you a little bonus clip. After I got off with you guys, I was looking through the girl, and I realized if I'm only going a couple more days before I flip to flower, I should go ahead and do some defoliation so she can recover. And then I went ahead and just added more bud clips. Just to really force her as open as she can possibly be. She's got a pretty good footprint on this net. That makes me stoked. But that's it for real this time. Much love. Keep growing. Thanks for watching as always. Peace.